Now, I want you guys to take note of this. I am not sharing tears because the enemy have what it takes physically to do whatsoever he or she wants. I'm not sharing tears because the enemy have been able to scam as many people that he or she could scam, to use his money to lobby and to convince whosoever that is at the top to do whatsoever he or she wants. I do not care about my flesh. Forget about it. Whether I live 200 years right here, it doesn't really mean anything to me. What I do care about is my eternity after this life, where I will be, where I will spend my eternity. And that is what that matters. So if you right now see me sharing tears, it is not because the enemy is powerful, it is not because they have money, it is not because they can do anything that they want. I'm simply sharing tears based on the fact that if Christians, if people that are seeking God, that want to know God and serve Him and His purpose, if these people do not have access to truth, if they don't have people who come out like to tell them the truth, how would their future be? The unborn generation, look at the kind of life people in Nigeria are living. How would the future of Africa be? Because a lie has been sold out to our people. I'm not sharing tears because the enemy can overpower me physically, use his or her money, lobby whatever he can lobby, shut my page down just to hinder the truth. I know you will not understand. I know you will not understand why I am sharing tears today. I know you will not understand when sometime when I make a post, I will go back to that very post and delete it. I know you will not understand until you are called on the video call and then you see a gun point on your mother because you are not right there, because they are after you, because you have been telling the truth. You will not understand. When you are on the video call and a gun is being pulled on your very mother, you will not understand. And you just have to do everything, even when it's against your will, you just have to do it. Because you want to make sure, or you want to prove to your family, to your mom, that you can do anything, you know, to keep her alive, to show her that you love her. All right, the people you called men of God, the people, you see them with white suit, you see them with black suit, white suit with red tie. The people you called apostle, pastors, whatsoever you call them, they know the truth. And they have taken the advantage of the simplicity of God and God's word to save mankind. They have taken advantage and they are fighting so hard to make sure, to ensure that the truth will never, never be let out of the bag.
So yesterday I was going through Facebook and I came across this video by Isaac from his page Isaac Show. And the guy was really heartbroken because he was crying on air. And whenever you see a full grown up person crying on air, you should know something is seriously wrong. I felt bad for him. I really do. I really did. You know, I have followed Isaac for a while and I have watched what he has been posting. And actually, he is a Christian. He is someone who is way more devoted than myself because he still believes in Christianity and he wants the religion to survive. He feels strongly that there are some things that needs changing, that a few men of God are corrupting the religion. And if enough people could just point out what those people are doing, the corruption that those people are doing in religion, maybe things will change for the better. But there's one thing he forget to understand is that all these religious people are like cabals, and they will never go against each other, well, except for Dr. Ebedamina. They will never go against each other. They will see the wrongdoings of each other and they will cover it up. And that is why Christianity has become this horrible in Africa. Because all of them, the men of God, are all fighting to line up their individual pockets. And so it's about who can build the biggest church, who can fill the largest pulpit or the largest church or sanctuary, who can perform the widest of all miracles, who can do this, who can do that. That is why you see people like Bushiri saying that they can wake the dead. All this craziness in the church. So he has been trying his best to bring this to the limelight. He has been trying his best to make sure that people understand that some of these things should not be done by men of God. And I respect him for that. I respect people as a whole. And I see what people are doing. I look at their intentions and I celebrate them for that. I have always known that they would go after him. Like every single one of us who are critic, right? They will come after you. They will come after you. So you must be able to be in a position to protect yourself. You must be able to be in a position where your family, your personal life is not on display. If you are going to be criticizing people, especially those in power, then you have to be very, very careful because those people will not take it lying low. Those people will not sit back and watch you criticize them without acting. They will do whatever it takes to bring you down. And that's exactly what happened to our brother Isaac. Now, I went through his page and I saw that he has deleted most of his videos, like he said, and he has done it already. And then from the caption, it looks like he's been sued. I don't know. He didn't tell who was suing him, but from all indications, it looks like the person suing him is no other than Prophet Jeremiah. allegedly. I'm just guessing here because this all happened when he made a video talking about Prophet Jeremiah selling soap for favor, soap that will bring you favor. And this video was seen by Prophet Jeremiah himself. So I think that was where the whole problem began. So all what I can say to our brother Isaac is that my thoughts and prayers are with him, and I wish him all the best. But if there's one thing that he shouldn't let himself do now, is for them to pressure him. Because if they start blackmailing him, they will never stop. They will never stop. It was the same thing that Apostle Johnson Suleimanu did when he sued a blogger for questioning his whole miracle money thing. And the vlogger was like, we are suffering in Nigeria. Nigeria is undergoing a lot of financial difficulties. And if you could really perform a miracle where people can get money into their bank accounts, why not help Nigeria? Nigeria is your country. Why not perform that same miracle and let Nigeria get money in its account? So Apostle John Suleiman was very angry about this and decided to sue the vlogger. But luckily, all of us came up on social media and we all lambasted, we all shouted, and luckily the whole case was dropped. So I hope that with enough public pressure, with enough social media campaign, our brother Isaac can also have his own case dropped. Because we don't want to live in an area, in an environment where the high and mighty thinks that they can silence anyone who say anything they disagree with. We do not want to live in a society where people cannot say anything anymore because they are fearful of the repercussion. We don't want to live in a society where no one can question the high and mighty anymore because they have all the powers, they have all the means to shut you down, to kick you out, and to do whatever they want to do to you. We don't want to live in that society. So this should be an eye-opener for every single one of us to know that if they went after him today, if they went after Bro Isaac today, tomorrow might be you. The next day might be me. So we can't just sit here and say that this is just a one-off situation. It is not. It's just a slippery slope. When they get their way with this one, they will be empowered and encouraged to keep on going after people who criticize them. We cannot let that happen. We cannot let that happen. So if you are a regular viewer of this channel, please download this video and upload it to your social media platforms if you want, and also help spread the word. People cannot be silenced for sharing an opinion. People cannot be silenced for just speaking out. We do not want that. It's not good for us. The religious people with all their connections and money should not think that they can just go out there and start silencing people. And to make matters worse, to get the families of the people who criticize them involved. They should not think they can do things like that and get away with it. That is totally wrong. So I encourage all of you guys who are regular viewers of this channel, please help our brother Isaac. Spread the word. Download the video. Post on your own platforms. Let this message go far and wide. And let everyone hear and see what is going on. These religious people in Nigeria are not religious as they say. I have always told you guys these things. These guys are wolves in sheep clothing. I have said it. These guys are mainly business people who will go as far as they could to protect their business interests. Religion to them is a business, and they are making a lot out of it, and they will not stand by and watch anyone tarnish it or cut them away from their source of income. They won't do that. That is why they will do whatever it takes to silence anyone who criticizes them for saying things they shouldn't have said in the first place about religion. That is what they will do. These men of God are kabas. They are religious kabas.